Facing
one of the heavyweights tonight.
Watching.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Julius Randle.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with Gordon, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
And that should have every other team in the league on high alert. When MP says something like that,
yes,
they're not empty words. One thing, though, he
better be
ready for a lot of defensive attention. Stopping MP is going to be the priority for every defense they face.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report.
Is the Astros on the clock?
Well, guys, we've got the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team.
Maybe they picked 25th. I don't know.
When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points. Lots of them. We'll see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but, man, the kid can score. I love watching his game, and this should be interesting. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three. He's got all of those.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots the three. Rebound, Minnesota. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Watson following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Over to the left wing. Brown, the pass to Gordon. Murray against McDaniel. Murray, no good.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. 5th, Russell Westbrook.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
And that one's good, Mitchell. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Watson. There's the drive, and Watson slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Westbrook against Mitchell to stop the run. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Mitchell. And again, it's Minnesota.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart.
Tell me
They're
that.
completely in disarray.
I know you're not.
Everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pass
Be
to
quiet.
Brown. And here's Westbrook. Just 3 on the clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And up here for the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. They've got Clark. McDaniels is out there with Randall. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Watson. For 3. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA... game requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says ultimately this is about the fans putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect.
I did.
Guys are on the floor.
You want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. The Nuggets trail by 19. Murray kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Watson. Westbrook surveying the D. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Russell Westbrook. .59 seconds left to play in the first half. Gordon, the pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Watson. Murray, a screen on Mitchell. Watson kicks to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And Watson slams it in.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. A 32-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody, first off...
Well, they got an offensive weapon with this move. We've seen the growth of Tobias Harris. The shooting touch, the rebounding, and all-around play.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Timberwolves.
Man, this offense is...
Thanks for spending halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic for Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So on the floor for Denver. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Aaron Gordon out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Jordan in at the 7. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Outside Jordan, back to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not
nice one, Dennis.
Got the hoop, +1.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Mitchell looking it over. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 30 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Murray outside. Lots of room. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
A nice shot by Brown.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Randall. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota.
Boy, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Here's Watson. Outside Gordon. Here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And then for Denver, Swathers checked in, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Jamal Murray. Outside Westbrook. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 17. For 3, Mitchell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's Gordon missing.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Alexander.
Oh, we got Rocket fucking. You missed shit, boy. Go.
Denver with the ball. Najee passes to Westbrook.
No shit, boy.
Craig, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Edwards is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Daniels is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Gordon, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Murray. Misses the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For 3, Mitchell knocks down the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 39.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
McDaniels against Murray. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Here's Brown. McDaniels defending. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Watson. Rebound by Mitchell.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Gordon. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a Gaudy win.
Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. Watson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. On the wing, Murray. Jordan kicks to Watson. Into the lane. And Watson
This is so tough doing that. Oh my God.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
I hate you. I hate you guys.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Yeah.
tomorrow's itinerary? I was expecting when I get back. Don't line up at 4 out 2 players. Yeah, exactly. They don't feature anything.
Hey, so this Sunday, hoops and hamburgers, my place.
You cooking?
On and off, of course.
Okay, you there.
I'm planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision. Go to activity.
Well, you know, I'm doing a bit of I love it.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
About game time. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously. Game time. Let's see the beat.
Lock in, little fella.
At the point, at 6'3", number 1, Nicholas Mitchell.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting month. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. We got Risache. Karis LeVert is out there with Trae Young. Then there's George Niang. And it's Okongwu in at the center position. Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And a deep three from Young, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Now here's Mitchell.
Hey.
What a tremendous game he played against Denver. The kick out to Edwards. Oh, he tries a three. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Edwards. Mitchell's got 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And a deep three from Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The three from Mitchell. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
I just love the ball movement.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Niang outside. Back to Young. Takes the three. And it's Young again missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Can they get it? Here's Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Young against Mitchell for 3. Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Minnesota with some changes. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. And Young gets it to go.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The 3 from Mitchell, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Hawks trail by 15. Right side Young, pass to Man. The 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Now here's Man. Still no points. Niang, pass to LeVert. 4 on the clock. Here's Man. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Outside Man. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Up top Randall. Here's Edwards. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
Now here's LeVert. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Alexander Walker. Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, you were a long-time coach in the NBA. One of the most demanding coach.
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jack.
You, coach. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And the basket is good.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
On the wing, Mitchell. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Well, the analytics don't like it. But if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
The Timberwolves lead by 15 and stand after they traded for Rudy Gobert. It took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Here's Risacher. His last outing, he had 24 points. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Left side, McDaniels. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Riza Shea, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And Atlanta misses again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Hawks trail by 21. Out to the wing. Nance against Mitchell. Pass to Krejci. Back to Nance. Lets it go from deep. And Atlanta misses again. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some changes for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Clark has subbed in for McDaniels. A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Niang comes in for Nance. Caris LeVert's checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Krejci. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. To the middle. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 21. Reed finds Mitchell. From outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Niang outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the halftime show.
They have to be better offensively, shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the Now let's change gears. Glad you could join us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Caris LeVert is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Riza Shea. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Niang in at the 4. Young misses. Timberwolves shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's the 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find them.
And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the score by Minnesota. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 from Riza Shea. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Young with the bucket.
Well, this is what Young is capable of every time he steps on the floor. He is a one-man offensive machine.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, from deep. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's tipped. 3-on-3. Young missing again. Minnesota has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. From behind the arc. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well.
The three from Mitchell. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 41.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Outside Mitchell, pulls it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mitchell's got 14 points now in the second half. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle?
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
He shoots a three. Good. Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Okongwu, the pass to Krejci. Here's Niang, checked by Mitchell. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
There's the triple. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Off target with the three. Here's Mann. Still without a bucket. Pass to Niang. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the...
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Craig Hodges out there.
No. Can I go shower? Why? Fuck you, stupid bitch.
You know what? If they're gonna blitz me like that, just get ready to shoot. That might be open every time because
we need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. We need to stop.
Yep. Yes, Power. Good defense.
Nice defense. I got you, LD. I'm gonna hit you back and I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna slip the screen.
Got you.
Oh, that was so nice, Bob.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Green.
Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're gonna show you how to play defense out here.
Go to the hospital.
That's not the problem. The problem is up and down with the
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. So quit asking.
Yes. Coming down. Jesus Christ, hop off.